Hey everybody, welcome back to In Bed with a Millennial. I'm the Millennial, Javeda Bay, and this is my bed. So, if you didn't know, Valentine's Day is next week. And I'm not about to do a whole video on like, oh my gosh, how to like spoil your partner and like cute date ideas for Valentine's Day. No, we get bombarded enough with messaging about being in a relationship for Valentine's Day and yada yada yada. And no, that's not what we're gonna talk about today. Because why? We don't need more of that. We got enough. Today, I'm gonna talk about you, loving you. Yeah, your relationship with yourself. That's what we're getting into today. We're talking self-love and intimacy, right? Yes. So what does that mean? You're like, okay, I love myself, Javay. I don't need to listen. Pause, pause, pause. You do love yourself. Yes, I don't doubt that. But also, we can always love on ourselves a little bit more. So let's talk about that. Like, what is self-love? So self-love is literally just like this, is the, how I define it, let me preface with that, is the acceptance of who you are, all parts of you, and the continuous relationship of appreciating, loving, and respecting yourself in every single way possible for every single part of yourself. So a lot of people, like when you hear self-love, you think of just like loving your body and yada yada yada, but it's so much more than just the physical body. It is loving your mental self, your emotional self, your spiritual self, loving and nurturing all those parts, but also the intimacy with yourself. Like, it seems like intimacy is only in relationships with others, but you have to be intimate with yourself. You have to be vulnerable with yourself, especially if you are trying to self-improve or like do that self-care and that actual work on yourself. You got to get intimate and real vulnerable. So how do you do that? It is different for everyone, and it is difficult for all of us. It is real hard to like truly look in the mirror and be like, yo, you ma'am, you sir, your majesty, you gotta work on some stuff. Like, you are not perfect, because perfection is not real, but like you got some flaws, and like we can work to better them. Whether that is like physical flaws, mental flaws, emotional flaws, spiritual flaws, we got flaws. So intimacy with yourself is really taking a hard look at yourself and being like, cool, what do I actually want to work on? Who do I want to be? What do I want to be better at? So I encourage you this Valentine's Day to focus on self-love and intimacy. Take some time and be like, you know what? I'm going to get comfortable with myself. I'm going to go take myself out on this nice Sunday afternoon. I'm going to go read a book that I've been like, I want to read this, but I've been hesitant because like, I know it's going to pull up a lot of stuff and I'm like, oh, I need to work on that. Or like, I'm going to go and I'm going to take a walk because I don't take care of myself enough to like get the blood flowing and get outside. Or I'm going to actually journal and like let out these feelings I've been holding in. Or I'm going to go and I'm going to set up a therapy appointment because mama need to work with mama with someone else. Whatever that looks like, I just encourage you to go out and actually be intimate with yourself and prioritize self-love on Valentine's Day. Even if you are in a relationship, you can do that while being with someone. It's encouraged. You should always continuously be prioritizing you at points in your relationship. But I want you on this Valentine's Day, in the midst of a pandemic when we have limited options, to take some time and be like, you know what? I'm going to do yoga for myself. I'm going to meditate today for me. I'm just going to sit here and journal where I want to be in 5 years. Or I'm going to sit here and be like, what's not working in my life? What do I want to change? Do that. Get intimate and vulnerable with yourself and only you. Don't share it with nobody. It's not for nobody. It's for you. But I want you to prioritize self-love and intimacy. And if you're like, all right, cool, all those are really hard ways that I'm not ready for yet, I got some other options. If you're like, I just want to prioritize self-love, but I don't know where to begin, start with maybe doing like a photo shoot, like do a boudoir shoot just to like see yourself and like, oh, I'm beautiful, I feel empowered, like I love me. Go that route. I have some great photographers that I highly recommend. They are going to be in the description, in the comments. Check them out if you are feeling so inclined to do a photo shoot for yourself this Valentine's Day. They also, a lot of them offer virtual options, but I would try and go all over the US so that way you have great options of people wherever you may be. Also, like, take yourself on a date. Like, girl, boom. Go get your favorite fast food. Go get your favorite Four Loko, or, you know, whatever you drink. I still drink Four Lokos. And have a little date. Spoil yourself. Go buy that bag that you've been like, oh, I don't know, like I want it, but like, is it spoil yourself. You deserve it. Did you make that money? Did you work hard for that money? Is it your money? Are your bills paid? Are you caught up on stuff? Can you do it? Do it. Don't drag your feet. Like, do it. baby boo, do it. Just love on you, whatever that looks like this Valentine's Day, because you are amazing and wonderful and lovely and beautiful, and you deserve to be spoiled always and forever. So spoil yourself. And come back next week, because we're gonna keep doing this every week. New episodes of In Bed with a Millennial. So make sure you subscribe, like my videos, follow me on the Instagram, and definitely check out my new website, themillennialsexpert.com. And I'm gonna see y'all later. Deuces.